It's Christmas season and you're either probably thinking this
10 a.m. Santa's coming to town.
Oh my God!
or this. Or you could be thinking about family reunions, which is why I'm going to talk to you about that Christmas reunion. On Christmas, you probably meet with your family for breakfast, brunch, lunch, or like me, dinner. I'll tell you about this one Christmas reunion when I really got pissed off. This happened about 2 years ago. So I went to my uncle's house for dinner and I did what I usually do, which is plop down on a couch and read a book. And by book, I mean a comic book, because what kind of idiot would read a chapter book on Christmas? Nerds. We were the last ones that were supposed to come, so I knew that no one else would come after us. But about 15 minutes after we came, there was a knock at the door. At that moment, I thought we were the last people that were supposed to come to this house. So I thought maybe my uncle ordered a Domino's emergency pizza, which you can get by signing up to Domino's Rewards account, and place a qualifying online delivery order of $7.99 or more. They're not paying me to say this. Believe me, the last thing I was expecting was friends of the family coming over. But what do you know, it was exactly that. And then my uncle drops the bomb that I invited friends of the family over. Alright, A, I don't know these people. B, I wasn't even aware of them coming. I'm not that against people I don't know coming over, but at least give a guy a warning or something. Later, I found out my other uncle knew they were coming, and me and my mother and father were the only people who didn't know they were gonna come. Do they even remember we exist? I was kind of flustered, but being the good boy I was, I didn't really show the fact I was kind of furious. So I sat back down, and a couple minutes later, there's another knock at the door, and I think maybe it's an Amazon delivery guy, or maybe someone ordered a Domino's emergency pizza. But I wasn't expecting not one but two other families that were gonna come over. Well, guess what? It was exactly that. At this point, I was really triggered because I wasn't even aware of more people coming in. I don't even know these people. If it were people I knew, it would have been alright. If I knew they were coming, it maybe would have been alright, but it was neither of those things. A couple of more people came in, and soon it was 70% strangers and 30% family. Hello, they call it a family reunion. If it was a friends of the family reunion, then maybe they will call it that. Usually when I go to family reunions, I'm just doing a very chill, bored face because they aren't really the most funnest thing in the world. But at that moment, I must have been doing a pretty angry bull expression because my dad came over and told me to not crash out. It ended how every Christmas reunion usually ended. That wasn't exactly the best Christmas reunion I ever had. If you asked me to tell you how I felt that day in 3 words, it'd be, what the f? And that's the end of that Christmas reunion.